I don't need love, but what good can love do me? Diamonds never lie to me.
Welcome to AFCRDTV and to the Procrit Stadium at Bishop Stortford after Diamonds' final pre-season friendly. I'm here with manager Andy Peets for end of pre-season report. Andy, let's talk about today's game. I know we were talking early in the afternoon, you've got a few injuries as well and a few players on holiday, but you can't complain about a 4-0 win.
No, I mean, looking at yesterday, we got some players injured, as in some key ones really, and people being away on holiday, which we knew was going to be the case. We didn't expect to have so many at the same time, with the injuries with Jack and Bully particularly. Meant we probably weren't going to be as strong as we thought we might be, but we got a decent 15 here, and I was really pleased today. I thought the attitude of the group, with some young kids in it as well, was absolutely spot on. A hot day, I thought the shape was really good, and yeah, completely different to how I felt this time last week. So I was disappointed last week because I didn't think we were hungry enough. And the boys today, all of them have showed us what a good depth we've got in the squad. Yeah, and
I know in the first half, I think they had a good chance with Jamie Curtin. I mean, that's a name for the past 44 years old, playing up front for them. But we had more to play, we got the goal, and then we could have gone and got another one after that.
I thought we dominated the first half, and I thought 1-0 flattered them really. If they'd have scored just before half time and had a chance, I thought it would have been very unjust, but that is football. But I was delighted with the shape, the way everyone worked. And we created chances. I thought set pieces we looked very dangerous all the while. It was good delivery. We've got some big lads in there. And saying then the boys who come into the team, I thought they were all excellent.
And second half we came out, got the early goal from Ty Ward, that really put us on the right plane, and then Jack got another goal, good goal, and then of course a worldie at the end from John Dean, who's been waiting for that goal I think since he joined us.
Yeah, I mean he's threatened, he's been great in pre-season, John, he's fantastic, certainly impact, loads of pace, and the only thing that's been lacking in his performances really has been a goal, and he's got that today. So again, he had something different. You know, you've played the front three today, they're all a handful, can all play in any of the three positions, and then you've got someone like John Dean waiting to come on and wait for his chance. I mean, we've got good competition. And other players as well, really. So yeah, I was delighted with today.
So end of pre-season, any thoughts how it's gone?
Yeah, I think it's been what I'd expect, a bit mixed at times. I think I've learned a lot. Me and Lammy have analysed it quite a lot. We've found bits and bobs out, and to be fair, some of the games haven't been as good as we wanted, but then we've learned a lot from that. We've certainly picked up some players who can add to what we had from last season. We've looked at different systems, different formations. Overall, I'm pretty pleased.
And I see no game midweek, and you said in the paper 2 games for training sessions. That's important.
Yeah, we'll have 2 training sessions, and then we'll look to pick a team for next week, which is when it all starts, which is the most important game, so to speak. Yeah, we'll look at what we've got. We'll look at who's going to be fit for next week. Like I say, all the boys have played today have done themselves no harm whatsoever. Looking at the squad for the following games, have they? But yeah, it's an important week. It's always an important week, the last one.
And probably another couple of signings to do, and we'll talk about that probably next week. And just somebody's always, well, they keep asking me and I think the board about Joe Curtis. I think he hasn't been seen. Can you give an update on Joe?
Yeah, Joe had a little operation on his ankle to clean it all out. He was actually at training Thursday for the first time. He's done quite a bit of rehab. He was doing a bit of jogging and running, so he's not a million miles away. So that's good because we thought he was fantastic. He had a good season last year and he added to what we did. So he's another one who's part of the group. He's earned the chance to play at the high level, so we'll get opportunities as well. He's obviously a little bit behind some of the other ones now, but that's football. It's a football. You have to keep replacing people until they're ready to play, and that's what we've done. But to have him back around is a massive plus.
And let's talk about you. The board have been in discussions with you during the summer, and I've had lots of conversations, and we're pleased to announce that you have signed a new contract for 12 months.
Yeah, it's good. You know, I like what the club's doing. I think we've gone a long way in 6 years, and I want to be part of the future. I think we're all realistic to know that we've done really well so far, and it's going to be a big step this year. But you know, we've seen today we've got players, even young kids, coming through, and the future's bright. And you know, I want to be part of that, so I'm happy to commit to that.
And I did say that was fine. I've got one more question. Just centre half Patrick came on and in the back four played really well, didn't he?
He was excellent. So we were scratching around a little bit because people dropped out. Jack Ashton was one of them I didn't really want to risk with Bully being sore. You know, I didn't want to lose both of them for next week, so hopefully they'll both be okay. We looked around and Patrick was in our academy. He's come through the academy. He couldn't do the scholarship for various reasons, so he did one at Nuneaton and similar. He's been playing for them, but he's a Northampton lad, and he jumped at the chance to come today, and I thought he'd done really well. Louis Barrett come off the bench. He's one of the scholars. Again, good for the club.
And that's what we're all about, is bringing these players through. And I know you're heavily involved with the academy.
Yeah, obviously. I want the club to do well, and the academy's the way forward. We're not got rich benefactors. We keep saying we're not going to go and pay fortunes for players. So if we can get them through the academy, that's brilliant.
Andy, pre-season's over. It starts next week.
It does.
Forever.